Greetings builders, Daniel here and welcome to another exciting build review. We're showing in just a couple of minutes all the information that you need to decide if this build is for you or not. If this is meant to be the one, you can find links for POBs and complete guides in the video description. And if this video helps you, please leave a thumbs up to support the channel. Thank you very much and let's get into it! Today's build is in my opinion the strongest archer build, the Tornado Shot Deadeye with the Ranger class. Tornado Shot is so strong that it doesn't even need a returning projectile support gem. This way you can keep your mirrored archer for a smoother clear speed. Just as I did with the lightning arrow build, the complete guide of this one will also count with two versions of the build, a budget and a complete one. Each has its own PoE and passive tree, so you can start this build even on a low budget and upgrade it later. To list the pros of this build, I have to start talking about the clear speed and the boss damage. With Tornado Shot, you're going to clear maps in less than a minute and kill bosses in less than a second. This build is also not complicated to put together, I totally recommend it for everyone. Now to list the cons, I would say that this build is not very tanky. Even though you have some defensive layers, it's important to take advantage of your ranged attacks and stay far from danger. If you don't mind your position, you might die. About the budget, you can get it destroying early in-game maps with only around 80 chaos. To comfortably advance to yellow maps, I recommend investing around 150 chaos, and for easily completing your Atlas, I recommend investing around 4 divines. But if you go for the complete version, you need to invest at least 4 more divines. Don't forget that on PoEbuilds.net you can find a list with all the equipment that you need to buy for this build, with direct links for examples being sold by other players. On the budget version, you only need one mandatory unique item for this build, the Yoke of Suffering amulet that causes all of your elemental damage to shock. This way our enemies take a lot more damage. On the complete version, on the other hand, besides the Yoke of Suffering, you also need the Lionized Fall and the Thread of Hope unique jewels. They are expensive but grant a huge boost to your damage. For clear speed, I'll give this build 10 out of 10. You fire many projectiles with high attack speed and those projectiles explode in more projectiles, chain on enemies, bounce off walls and go everywhere. You're going to kill enemies that you never even had a chance to see. The boss damage is also amazing and deserves 10 out of 10. Tornado Shot is super strong and with the help of your ballistas you're going to kill bosses so fast that you won't even notice them. For the survivability, I'll give this build 8 out of 10. Even though you have armor, evasion, spell suppression and you can kill enemies from a good distance, this build isn't very tanky. If you don't mind your position, you might die. And that's it for today guys, what did you think about this Tornado Shot Deadeye? Please don't forget to tell me your thoughts in the comments and leave a thumbs up to support the channel. I wish you guys an amazing day and don't forget to keep building!